If we acknowledge the problem, then maybe we can solve it.
Brothers and sisters,
oh no, please don't bother. The pain too deep between me, don't let it go no further. I respect you like my mother. You love me like your father.
We are
by the blind, we both was brought up. No love is what they taught us.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
We learned and somehow they still fought us. All we needed was some
relationship with the Amari. We're here to empower you. For those of you who are married, engaged, or you're dating, we're here to share some valuable tips with you because she and I are a successful power couple. We are truly in love with each other. I'm not barely hanging on. Are you barely hanging on? We're not barely hanging on. I'm enjoying this ride. You enjoying this ride? We're enjoying this ride like Bonnie and Clyde. Have my queen by my side.
That's why I love you. You keep the devil beneath your feet.
At this time, you be so kind to share and invite. That'd be great.
Shout out to others who left some things along the way, but not each other. Hey, my power couple, straight from the struggle. They lost some things along the way, but not each other.
I know I get a rhythm one day. I don't know.
I could put the lights in my name. You could put the gas in your name. Put the layaway in my name. I could put the car in your name. Put the cable in my name. I'll pay it off with my change. Never wanna hear you complain. Yeah, now I respect you like my sister. You trust me like your brother. Our friends have separated, but we still ain't left each other. They talk down because they jealous. Move on is what they tell us. When the love is strong, get in your bone. It's known to be rebellious. All we needed was some tender love and care. You call on family, for some ain't none there. Yeah. Say, oh, we
Mario in the building, cousin Archie in the building, my brother Michael Bell in the building, Kendrick Ahmad, Shanti in the building, King Deshaun in the building. He's also one of the panelists for the King's Treasure Chest, our teenage powerhouse, making moves in the community. King Deshaun Gibson. Thank you for tuning in, soldier. More love, brother.
You keep the devil beneath your feet, but got above you. They call us the power couple. Shout out to others who left some things along the way, but not each other. Hey, my power couple, straight from the struggle. They left some things along the way.
Hey, brother James. Hey, King James. Hey, bro, I'm trying, man.
You can put the gas in your name, put the layaway in my name. I put the car in your name, put the cable in my name.
Hey,
hey,
King Deshaun, is that how y'all do it these days, bro? You know, you got that teenage power, man. I don't know. I need a little help from my. Is that how y'all do it now, man? Hey, bro, I'm 42. I'll be 43. I don't know. I just go to the 1-2 these days.
Get it, baby.
See, hey, the queen was impressed. The queen, she was definitely impressed.
Woo.
Well, we thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, King Deshaun says somewhat. Hey, thanks for making, one of your elders feel kind of good. You know what I'm saying? I was somewhat in the building. Somewhat. Yeah, understand what I'm saying? Hey, family, we thank you so much for tuning in again. We are the Amaris. Again, I'm yours truly, Amari, my queen, Amari, and we are the power couple for you in the community. Listen, man, we just don't say this vainly. We say this because we're actually putting in work within the community. We're going to talk about that on this evening. My queen and I, we actually run an organization together entitled Kevalan Unity Alliance. Also, we have a total of 2 businesses. Okay, Synergetic Network Group and LLC, Al Kevalan Lifestyle, actually 3. My apologies, 3. And the other one is our real estate investment business that she and I have started together. And both of us, we came together with more than just $1 in a dream, gratefully, because it's going to take more than just $1 to fulfill this dream that she and I have. We need some G's, Matter of fact, we need some millions. Matter of fact, we want $1 billion so we can build the kingdom together as a king and queen. We believe in taking dominion together. Isn't that right, man?
That's right.
Yes, indeed.
Right.
Talk to us, Queen. Tell us something.
Well, hi. I just want to say hello to everyone out there. I see a couple people I know out there. It is an honor and a privilege to come again to actually just speak our hearts in regards to some of the topics that we see out there. I want to say again, just like I said the last time, although we have certifications in some area, we're not counselors, we're not professing to be counselors. We just want to give you some information that hopefully you can take this information and do a transformation. Is that what you said?
That's right, transformation.
Transformation. And also, although it may seem that we're newlyweds or what have you, we have probably, I want to say 40 years between us. We have learned some things. And we know some things.
Definitely. That's
and
right.
we can share some things.
That's right.
Some things that'll help you to progress in your marriage.
Indeed.
So I just want to also say that when it comes down to a power couple, it's a lot of people out here professing to be power couples and stuff like that. You go down Instagram and everybody posted up, I'm with my, this is a power couple and this, that, and the other. And a lot of them are or fake power couples, because if you were a real power couple, you will know exactly what a power couple possess, what the objective of a power couple is, and also just to say that even with the fake, I'm gonna say faux power couples and stuff like that, you're not a power couple just because you take pictures together and you post them on Facebook.
Say that.
And you post them on Instagram.
Well,
you're not a power couple just because you met somebody and you off again, on again, and you're disrespecting each other and you have multiple partners and all of these things. Those are not the things or the elements of a power couple.
That's right.
So we're going to go over some of that tonight to let you know what is a power couple. And that's one of the questions that I asked myself as I was thinking over this topic. What is a power couple? And what I came up with is it's a relationship where both members of this relationship are accomplished in their own right. Meaning they already had it together. In some cases, they already had it together when they got together. In some cases, they were a ball of fire before they met their other ball of fire.
That's right. That's
right. You know what I'm saying? Just because you look good, that doesn't mean that you are a contributing partner to be called a power couple. Mm-hmm. And I also want to say that they were two wholes. They were already whole before they were brought together, and they were brought together to take dominion. Mm-hmm. You see, that's what the powerful do.
That's right. Now go ahead, girl. You talking, baby.
They take dominion, and I'm not just talking about financial dominance. I'm talking about dominion in the home. You know what I mean? Dominion over your finances, dominion in every area of your life, dominion in your thought process. You know what I'm saying? So we have to understand. We call Jay-Z and Beyonce power couples, and then they said, a lot go down when you got $1 billion in the elevator. That was one of the songs.
It went down all right. In the elevator.
And you know why?
Check the record.
You know why it was $1 billion? Because she probably had a 500 million and he had 500 million. And their coming together in power made it $1 billion. So being a power couple also will cause you to excel to different levels. And I'm going to say these one or two things, and I'm letting him talk.
Go ahead, baby. Work that thing. Work it. See, this is a power couple. You let her do her thing.
And another thing I noted is that power couples are not just an alliance. They are a union. They have become one. They have merged the elements. That's and became something somewhat as an atomic bomb.
Yes.
When you are an atomic bomb, when the atomic bomb lets down, you have made a footprint in the earth.
That's right, girl. Right? Talk about it. Go ahead and talk. Talk that talk.
And I just want to say this last thing. I just want to say that, if you are a power couple, where did you get your power from?
Where did you get your power? Talk about it. What's the source?
Get your power.
Where did you get your power?
And you know, we
said power.
We were pastors and preachers and stuff, but I do remember a word saying that, remember the Lord your God, for it is he who gives you power to give wealth.
Whoa,
and guess what? The God on the inside of you is the source of power.
Absolutely.
The God on the inside of me is the source of power.
That's right.
So that's what I want to say. What you got to say, Brother Amari?
Well, this is what I got to say. That was fire. That give me husband points?
You got it.
Hey, y'all, brothers, listen. Husband points are wonderful to cash in. It's just beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful.
You got it, baby.
All right, and so as the Queen was saying, I believe in still subscribing to wise principles in scriptures because, again, wisdom transcends a religion and it transcends a book. And it's a proverb that I read, and it goes as follows. It says, 2 are better than 1 because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them fall down, one can help the other up.
That's right.
But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them. So we're going to talk about the power in unity because we talked about in the title, it's entitled, The Elements of a Power Couple. So we want to talk about having unity because a kingdom united can stand. A kingdom divided will truly fall. That's not just a cliche. All right. That's true. Okay. Because if there is disunity, then the plan cannot be executed. All right. It takes people to be in unison. And as I always say, the acronym for team means together, everyone accomplishes more. Again, together, everyone accomplishes more. First and foremost, the king can't be going one way and the queen going another way. Okay? Because then there's no unity there to where it can take the family to another level. All right? If I'm spending money and she has a project to do, correct? And she comes to me and I've already spent the money.
My God.
Now there's no resources to be able to fund the project. So it's imperative that we have a team mindset. We can't come with an individual mindset. Because again, marriage means to become one, meaning that you become unified. Okay? And you have to have a unified mindset in order for the team to go forward. Because I truly believe that it's just like money. The more that you have, the more that you can do, right? So the more people that you have, the more that you can do. All right. So if she and I bring together our resources, we can do more. As she aforementioned about Jay-Z and Beyonce, they brought together their resources, although just like the songs, I love to use songs. All right. It's just like the songs, you know, that it's just like the song with Fabulous and I believe it's Neo. He said, I'm a force all by myself. But you know, he said, I do better when we're together. He said, because you make me better. You see what I'm saying? So it's better. Even though you're a force all good by yourself. But one thing about a woman enhances things. All right. Give a woman food. You know what I'm saying? She could cook a meal. Give her, you know, a house, she'll make it a home. You know, give her money if she's wise. If she's wise, because her gender has nothing to do with wisdom. Okay, she has to be a wise woman. And this is the reason why I talk about there's still scriptures biblically that can be utilized, because the virtuous woman, the Proverbs 31 woman, who can refute that that's a true queen, that's the type of woman that you want on your team. Okay, you want the woman who is wise, who knows how to take a little and make it a lot. Okay, you don't want that woman to take that little and make it even smaller. You understand? Or take that little and then you have nothing, right?
That's right.
So you want that woman that has a cooperative spirit so that you can broaden your territory together. You know what I mean? Bring together your resources together. And so we also going to talk about trust. Trust is an element of a power couple.
Yes.
Queen, talk about it.
Well, as the King stated, trust is a part of being a power couple. I want to use this one example of what I told the King. We had, like I said, we had previous relationships, and I explained to him that the reason why the relationship couldn't go forward is because there was no trust. And the reason why this marriage is going forward is because there is trust. You know, so it would behoove you in your marriage and in your relationship or whatever it is that you're in to make sure that you develop trust between one another.
Absolutely.
And I also want to touch on the unity part of it. And that was like, we're going to do 7 elements. And what he mentioned about being united, that's one of the elements that we wanted to talk about in depth. And when it comes to unity, a power couple builds empires together. You know, a power couple works and walks hand in hand. Not to say that we all agree on everything and my personality is like his, but a power couple have a tendency to be on the same team.
That's
right. You see what I'm saying? So if you're going to build something, how could you build something with someone who is contrary to what the plan says? You know, I built some stuff and I built some additions onto my home. I had to get an architect and I had to get a team of people that were going to work on the specific plan in order for us to get to where, you know, to finish the addition. If I had someone on the plan that was trying to build a bungalow or somebody who was trying to build a log cabin and I'm trying to build a brick house, you know, then it was not working out. So another thing is that as in unity, you have to be in collaboration and divine alignment. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're 2 different genders, 2 different thought patterns, but the goal is still the same.
Absolutely.
And I don't understand how individuals can say that they're heading towards being this atomic bomb of a power couple, and we don't get along.
We're
not together.
That's right.
We don't even ride in the same car. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk. Don't, you're coming and you're going and all of that. You're not united.
Not at all.
And so, yes. And so, not only that, the power couples, they have goals together.
That's right.
They have goals together. They can come united around some goals.
That's right. Absolutely. And one thing I love about a goal is that a goal keeps you from being complacent. A goal gives you something to work towards. And this is the reason why she and I, you always see us grinding. You understand? Because you have to put in work for it to work. You have to move in order for things to get movement. All right? So if you're not putting things in motion, you know, motionless and stagnation is equivalent to poverty. There's no productivity when there's no momentum and when there's no movement. Last time I checked, a vehicle is never going to get to its destination by staying parked.
It's true.
You know, and you have to put it in drive. Okay, you can't go backwards and you know, look forward at the same time. So what am I saying? You know, in your relationship too, you have to let the past be the past. Let it be a learning lesson.
Yes.
A learning lesson. Okay, but don't bring that into your present because you'll never be able to experience the gift of your present because you're always looking at what's behind you. What's behind you is of no value to you. You know, ensure that you don't put your spouse in a box. All right? Allow his or her gifts to flourish. And then you'll be able to taste the fruit of your labor. Listen, we're not only talking about monetary here. Okay? Because listen, wealth is not limited to just capital. Okay, wealth is also having a healthy relationship. Okay, so if you want your queen, if you want your king, if you want your family to be successful, then it is paramount for you to let go of the past. Because you have a gift, you have a present right in the midst of you, and you can't even enjoy your queen or your king because you're so focused on the past. Well, listen, last time I checked, that person is your past for a reason. Last time I checked, you know, they're the past for a reason, right?
For sure.
So there's no need to reach back and bring them in your present, you know, and now you can't even enjoy your gift because you're so focused on what's behind you. No, listen, let's put your vehicle, put your marriage, you know, put your business, let's put it in motion. All right, let's leave the past alone too. Some of you probably started a business prior to getting into a relationship. You understand? You know, and it may not have been that successful, right? But I truly do believe that the Creator will put a woman or a man in your life that will cause that business to flourish.
That's right.
Had I hindered her, she and I won't be where we are today. And trust and believe we're in a blessed place today. I can definitely testify to the fact that my life is better since my queen has come into my life. In fact, let me share something with you. Okay, and this is very serious what I'm sharing, because the truth of the matter is I almost lost my life health-wise. Okay? Literally, I almost lost my life. Okay? And my queen shared with me some information about Dr. Sebi. Right? Now, what if my pride got in the way? Well, I'm a man, I could do it myself. I would have been in the grave. I would have been in the grave. I would have transitioned. And guess what? Listen, and not only that, but guess who would have died with me? The vision and the dream. And look at all these people on here right now whose lives been touched, all because I listened to my queen.
Sure.
Go ahead, sweetheart.
I just want to back up a little bit and go back to the part where we spoke about, you know, what was in the past. And I just want to say that power couples, they did their personal work of self-development. And they already know who they are apart from what they've gone through. You see, sometimes we have a hard time distinguishing and differentiating who we really are apart from the situations that we've gone through. We've been thrown out of alignment, and those situations that we've gone through have dictated to us that we're no good, we can't make it, we'll never have a good relationship. You know what I'm saying? That we'll never, you know, move forward. You know, we said that the mother say we was no good, the whole bang. And a lot of times power couples have done that self-work. They have done that self-analysis. They have done the takeaways. They have done the alignment. They have perfected close to perfected some things in their life. And they know the difference between a situation that caused the issue and who they truly are. You know, and that's one thing
That's right, sweetheart.
that I say, you know, about coming to know my king here. It's just that I already knew who I was. I already knew the power that lied on the inside of me.
Absolutely.
I already knew that I was going to be taken care of by God.
That's right.
I already knew that there was a plan concerning my life.
That's right.
I already been through some self-development. I already checked my thoughts. I already checked my mind.
That's right.
You know, before I came into, not to say that I was on a perfect level or anything like that, but there are some things that you need to do for yourself before you come embarking upon relationships. You need to do some self-work.
That's right.
You need to do a self-check.
That's right.
So I just want to let you know that in order to be a power couple, you need to make sure that you got yourself together.
Yes.
So don't come to somebody who is flaming, who is powerful, and you running on half a fuse. And you expect everything to line up in perfection to what you want. Oh, because I got this figure or whatever it is, you know, or he got six-pack or whatever, and I'm gonna go get this powerful woman, and you ain't came with nothing but a six-pack. You know what I'm saying? You in a power couple, you're supposed to bring something, and I'm supposed to bring something. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So I just
That's
want
right.
to share that, and then go on to the next element.
Okay, but before we do that too, let's go out here to the
Okay.
audience, beautiful, and check and see what everybody is saying out there. So we thank for Queen Tamikia in the building, Queen Lisa Page in the building, Queen Tara in the building, our good sisters from the Black Love Family page, my good brother Reginald Orr in the building, Audrey Bowler's in the building. Appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by and providing your positive feedback. So let's see what y'all saying out here in the audience. We're hearing Speak Queen. James Farr said, my queen and I took our twos and news and made it a lot. That's what's up, bro. Queen Tamikia said, you and I in unity.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay, beautiful.
This next element, and I'm gonna let my king speak on this one. Power couples have bulletproof love. And I'm just going to quote this. It says, love is a game that two can play and both can win. So
Wow.
it's not really a game, but if you're in it to win it, you're in it to win it. And that's winning love, you know, within each other.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you have to say about that?
And I'll say that because you got to roll the dice.
Yes.
You know, you got to take a chance. And one of the principles of, you know, and I'll say rather element of a successful relationship to be a power couple is trust.
Yeah.
You know, it's imperative. I know before earlier I had mentioned that. I want to expound a little bit more upon that because first and foremost, you can't even make any good moves. You can't checkmate success if you don't have any trust. Okay, because you got to be able to trust each other in a partnership. In business, you know, it has to be trust. Okay, because micromanaging, that is going to get old. You know, and all of us have a gift, and the truth of the matter is, just like a business, you know, if you don't allow people to do what they're supposed to do in their strong points, ultimately what's going to happen is your business is going to topple. Because you can't do everything. Okay? Everybody is not gifted to be a mechanic. Everybody cannot work on a diesel engine. Everybody cannot work on, you know, a Cadillac converter. So you got to allow one another to be able to function in the areas in which you both are more stable in order for things to come together and to be able to flow smoothly. Right? So now we're talking about bulletproof. We're talking about providing a protection. What puts up that protection? What provides a protection? Well, let's talk about not putting your business out in the streets.
Say word.
Keeping your business between you and your queen. Okay? So now we're talking about I would say privacy. Privacy as a power couple. Privacy. Because what happens when your business get out in the street? Now, either his or her name becomes tainted. And the reputation is ruined. And now it destroys the credibility of your business as well. Because people won't take him or her serious. And they'll look at them in a totally different light. And it's going to slow you down. All right? It's important that you keep other people's opinion out of your marriage. Okay? We're talking about listening to wisdom. We're talking about wisdom here. Okay, I will never tell you not to take wise advice, but what I'm telling you is, and this is me putting this on the table. She and I, we've never been to a counselor. We are each other's counselor. You know why? Because I'm humble, brothers. Listen to me carefully. Humility. Get your pride, get your ego out of the way. Be quiet. Lay aside, I'm a man. Listen, what shows you a true man? Because see, listen, a boy is an immature male. A man is a mature male. So, you say you're a man, right? Well, learn how to be quiet. Learn how to be quiet sometime and listen. Because your queen can share some wisdom with you that can help you go to the next level. Right? And so a lot of times the realization is why people need a counselor is because sometimes the other person is not listening.
That's so true.
They're not listening. They're not paying attention. Or either they're not, allowing, the other person to be able to express themselves. Listen, by you doing that, by you turning a deaf ear to the feelings of your spouse, your fiance, your girlfriend, your boyfriend for heterosexual relationships. All right? Yeah, I said it. Yeah. Heterosexual. All right? You know what I'm saying? What you have done is you have killed your relationship right there. Automatically, you know what I'm saying? You have signed the death certificate to your relationship. You've killed it. Because you have not allowed him or her to express themselves. Who wants to be with somebody who don't care about the way they feel? Okay? Nobody wants to be with somebody who doesn't care about the way that they feel. So make sure that you take out the time to hear what it is that your spouse has to say, because sometimes we talk before we know the whole matter, before we come to a conclusion, and sometimes we come to conclusions about each other. Had we listened, we would have never falsely accused that individual. Had we listened before we speak. And sometimes we're too quick to speak and we're slow to listen, and we end up saying something that we shouldn't be saying, and we ultimately end up speaking death into our relationships.
I just want to say, something just crossed my mind because communication is paramount. My husband and I, we were having a conversation about something, an upcoming event. So I said to him, do you have speakers? So he's like, yeah, we just talked about it. I have speakers. But here's the issue. He was talking about speakers as if somebody's speaking, and I was actually talking about the music speakers. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to communicate or break it down, before we jump off the hinges and get all, turning the Incredible Hulk and stuff like that against our mate and things like that and mess up the power couple flow. Make sure that you have the exact right interpretation of the communication that may be coming forth out of the mouth of your spouse or what have you, because there could, in our situation, there could have been so many miscommunications, especially, early on when we were getting to know each other. He had to learn my moods. He had to learn, what it was that I was saying, at that time, or I act like this when I'm saying something, or, if I'm joking, I'll laugh while I'm saying it. He had to know that because it was something else at the beginning.
Oh yeah, it was. It wasn't all good like it's good now. We had to work for it to be all good.
It was not. When we, I'm telling you, when we first got together, and this is what we have to realize also, you're getting to know each other. You are actually getting to know each other. And sometimes you don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. You get some patience. Like my husband said, I got to exercise some patience. Exercise some patience to get to know each other. I mean, Rome wasn't built in a day. I don't know why I said Rome. Africa either.
There you go. Now we talking.
But I want to go on to our next element of a power couple. Our next element of a power couple is that they're family oriented.
Definitely. It is definitely imperative to have a heart for your family, because one thing about us as men, and we have to work on this, is learning how to put, our family before our friends. We say, see, a lot of times with men have a big ego, and that's just the bottom line. We really do. A lot of us truly still think like adolescents. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Your wife and your child or your children, in some cases, you have to put them first. You know what I'm saying? You have to put them before your homeboys, before football, before your dog. Okay, and I've said this before and I'll say it again. It's sad when a man will provide a doghouse for his dog and won't work towards providing a place to dwell for his family. A man will ensure his dog eats, but won't work to put food on the table for his child and children, make sure his queen is provided for. A man to make sure that the dog gets his shots, okay, but is not concerned about the health of his family, okay? A man to know the stats of these athletes, but can't even tell you the grades that their child or children is getting. That's a problem. That's a problem. As men, we have to learn how to prioritize, and we need to learn to put our family first. To put our family first, man. You know what I'm saying? You should never, ever, 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 put your friends before your wife and before your family. That is the bottom line. And to be honest with you, family, that's the reason why, one of the many reasons why our community is in a crisis, because the truth is, if a man had the mind of a true husband and father, if a man knew what it is to be truly committed, that is strength and commitment. When a man understands that his strength is not in how many telephone numbers he get and how much sex he has. The question is, my dear brother, what are you doing for your family? What are you doing for your family? Your sex game is not going to keep that relationship together. For some, I'm telling you, for a true queen, a queen that is mentally stable, your sex game is not going to bedazzle her like that. No. You got to come better than that, bruh. You got to have to come better, than, being able to woo her with your words and say the right things. Right? Exactly. Right? Your pectorals is not going to put food on the table, not unless you're a model. I'm just saying, your muscles only going to do your family some good, unless you're a bodybuilder or you're a model. Okay? So if you're not using your figure for that, then it's worthless. Okay? Yeah. And it may be comely to look upon for your queen. Yes. She may love to see all the chiselness, right? You understand? But it's not going to keep you together. And that's what you got to focus on, is what's going to keep my family together. You have to help the woman. You have to help the woman. You have to, you help make them. You help make the child or the children. You, who impregnated her, need to take the responsibility to help her to build that kingdom together.
That's good, babe. That's good. I just want to speak to the women out there just a little bit, sisters. I'm one, I'm a lover. of Coach, Louis Vuitton, BMWs, you know, all of the finer things in life, you know. But I, myself, personally, will not put those things above and before my children or my spouse. You know, sometimes we get some mad money, we collect the money, then we take it. When we do get mad, we don't do the right thing with it. We go get us a Coach purse or a Louis Vuitton, or we stashing. I'm not saying that, you know, in some cases you need some mad money. I'm just saying. But but those things are not the things that should come before your family and before the things that you need to do for your household. And how is it that you stepping out almost GQ and your children are raggedy as a mango seed?
You
know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
I mean,
Go ahead, Queen.
it should be against your morals to be dressed to the nine, and your children, they're falling behind you, hair not done, clothes not right, and you don't care because your objective is to get to the next man. You're using your body and the clothes that you got on to get a man that ain't gonna treat you right and ain't gonna treat your children right either. So I just want
work that.
That, you know, we put our children, you know, care for them the way that they're supposed to, feed them the way that they're supposed to be fed.
That's
you
right.
know, try to do the healthy things for them. You know, my kids are kind of big now, but, you know, I don't think we had too many frozen dinners. But anyways. But do the right thing.
We used to eat out a lot too. You know, make sure that your family is eating appropriately.
Right.
You know, we understand, you know, that you have to go where your money's is at. But don't Burger King them and McDonald them, because you'll literally do it to death. Okay?
Yes. And I just want to say also that we have parents and grandparents that are, you know, call your mama. Call your grandma.
Hamburger helper, hamburger helper.
Check on your elders.
Makes a great meal.
You know, a power couple, they incorporate those type things. You know, love and forgiveness, whatever it is. Check on your people.
That's right.
Make sure they're okay. You know, stop by every now and again. You know, so that was that. I don't know how much time we got. Do we?
We getting ready to close.
We got one more though, baby. We got one more. We got one more. And this is very important.
All right, beautiful.
Power couples give back to the community. It's not enough for you to get your family and sit on a high horse and you see children in your neighborhood in some aspects that, you know, maybe going without, or, you know, you can't. You should be able to give them a kind word. You should be able to participate, you know, or try to help the community in some kind of way. You know, it's not enough for you to gain all the riches and sit on the hill and so you can look down on folk. There's some things that need to be done. Power couples give back to the community.
That's right. Okay, let's go out here to the audience. We got some of you saying some good stuff out there. Queen Tara said, stop raising kids on chicken nuggets. That's right, sis.
Oh, God. And I don't even think that's chicken.
Queen Tracy Cooper, she said, I can do bad by myself, but I would like to say you can do good by yourself, Queen. Cousin Simone Walden said, yes, say that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And while he doing it, he's still getting names and stuff like that. I mean, you know, seriously, check it. When you call yourself a power couple, make sure you line up with the description of a power couple. You know what I mean? Make sure you're working together. Make sure you're family oriented. Make sure you have goals. Make sure you're in alignment. You're working lockstep. You're walking lockstep. Make sure that what you're doing is atomic. Make a footprint in this world as a power couple.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
So.
And also, let's look at we're closing out here. Let's look at enabler. Be an enabler in a good way, in a positive way. Because, see, my queen was able to do more because I came in and I helped out. You understand? So power couple means to enable. Let's break it down. Enable couple. Enable. So who are we enabling? In other words, who are you giving the ability to do something? What are you doing? You understand? So what benefit is it of us having a beautiful relationship and our community, our brothers and our sisters are struggling? Right? Listen, your transparency will bring transformation.
Yes.
I'm going to repeat that again. Your transparency will bring transformation.
Yes.
And by you doing so, like she and I shared certain things that we went through in our relationship, it will help other people that's going through the same thing. They will have a roadmap to help them to navigate through their problems and help them to reach to the destination of success. And this is what the problem is. Let me say this. I've had numerous examples, all right, in the ghetto, in my family. I don't have to use Jay-Z and Beyonce. I don't have to use Michelle Obama.
Talk about it.
Although they're power couples, okay, I salute them, okay?
Yes.
All right, Michael J. White and his queen, they're a power couple, okay? Will Smith and his queen, they're a power couple. But listen, long before I seen them on TV, I seen my grandmother, Esther.
Yeah.
You know, Esther Allen. I seen my auntie Queen and my uncle Ronnie, who's been married almost as long as I've been living. I seen my grandmother and grandfather on my father's side, okay, who was married for almost 60 years, and she, her mother and father. How long was mom and dad together before he transitioned?
About 48 years.
For about almost 50 years. So you see,
A power couple.
Power couples. Also, back in Rochester, New York, I gotta say this. I love him so very much. My bishop, who helped to raise us, he loved his queen until she transitioned. Bishop Willie Smith Jr., Pentecostal Miracle Deliverance Center Church. Okay, they set the example for us. They was married longer than I've been living, probably about 50, 60 years, and this is true. So listen, what am I saying? I'm saying that because I had a visual of what love looks like.
Yes.
It gave me a footprint for me to follow. Thus, I was able to be successful in my relationship with my queen because my grandfather, who was a man of chivalry, set the example for me to follow after. And my grandfather was the one who taught me how to talk to a woman, how to pull out the chair for a woman. And she's very grateful for that.
Yes. Thank you. Spoiled rotten.
Yeah, you see? You know,
I don't even tell you.
Yeah, she's grateful.
Thank you, Grandpa.
Hey, thank you, Grandpa.
And I just want to say this, even when you're dealing with your spouse in regards to saying you're a power couple, don't measure yourself up to Jay-Z and Beyonce in the way of monies or physical appearances, because I can't wear them shorts that Beyonce wears. You understand me? They won't fit right.
You could. A little something hanging out.
You know,
which I wouldn't mind.
I'm gonna get you. But anyway,
I wouldn't mind.
You know what?
Wearing for me. Woo!
So make sure that your power is the power that you all generated.
Generate that power, girl.
You know what?
Now, see, family, I'm finna end the video right now because I thought about her in those shorts.
You know what? I like the gold ones.
Oh yeah, I buy the gold ones.
Yes. So that's fine. Oh. What they say?
All right, family. So let's go out here. Says power couple. Queen Tamika said power couples desires, intentions usually have identified goals.
Yes.
If not, you'll be in a connection of cheap experiences, exchanges, and stagnation. Absolutely. Queen Tower said, we want to call these celebrities that are not doing anything for us as power couple. Wow.
They're doing the fashion show. That's what
good.
they're doing.
That's good. They are another celebrity couple. Ozzy and Ruby D
Yes.
was first and real.
Yes, exactly. There are so many power couples. I mean, distinguished couples that you can call out. Of course, we always say Coretta Scott King. We all and Martin Luther King, and we always say Willie.
Yes.
What do you say? You always go down the list.
Oh, okay. Well, I mentioned Malik El Haj El Sabaz, which is Malcolm X, which is Betty Shabazz and Malcolm X. That's definitely a power couple that I know of. That's the main ones who I know about. Because Winnie Mandela, we can say that she was a good example of a wife. You know what I'm saying, and what have you. So we can definitely say that. And we also mentioned Michelle Obama and Barack Obama.
Yes.
You know, who was so classy.
They were
classy.
Powerful.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, they set the example for us as far as class. You know what I'm saying? Because let the truth be told, they showed the world how a true king and queen conduct themselves. You know, and that's another thing too. We got to set the example about that. Like, I know I can say this without lying. Can't no woman say without lying that I have inboxed her. You know what I'm saying? On something outside of being a brother. Can't no woman say that without lying. Can't no woman say without lying that I've ever scheduled a meeting with her, you know what I'm saying, privately. Can't no woman say that without lying. So let everything be done in decency and in order. You don't meet no woman, you know what I'm saying, without your wife. You don't know. No.
Speak, talk about it.
No, time out.
It must be in the house.
Time out.
It's
As soon as that woman start talking about, oh, I wish I had a husband like you, and you know what I'm saying, oh, if I just know, no, time.
Tell me about it, baby. Point her out. God knows.
Yeah, you know, that's a time out too. So we talking about power couple, right? So this is how you keep your relationship from being tainted. You gotta set boundaries, man. You know, you gotta set boundaries. You know what I'm saying? You gotta ensure that you brothers, that you don't put yourself in that position. Every woman, any sister on here that's on here right now can tell you, I deal with them like I'm their brother. I don't talk to them outside of being their brother. I don't talk to them outside of business. Any one of them on here could tell you that. Without any one of them could tell you that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm laughing because when a brother inboxes me, I always tell him, look, you got the wrong one. I think you want to speak to my husband. Off the bat, I think you inboxed the wrong person.
No doubt. You know, and for me, you know, it's about trust too, because let me just keep it real. Like I said, right? I'm not concerned about her interacting with a man because I trust my queen. And this is the reason why it's important, because first of all, again, as I foresaid, we have an organization together. You know what I'm saying? We have 3 businesses together. So I'm not moved. I don't never worry about how she's going to conduct herself. Again, character before beauty. Character before beauty. Her character will outlast her beauty. Now listen, I'm just fortunate enough to have the full package. A woman that's look good, that's built good, and has a beautiful spirit. So I'm good.
My God.
Yeah, I'm straight on that. You know what I'm saying? But in this case, what I'm talking about, that a woman's character will outlive her beauty. And this is the reason why you want a man as well. That's vice versa. The character will outlive, you know, their handsomeness for a woman. You know what I'm saying? So it's important to focus on that, because that honestly is what's going to keep you together. It's not your beauty. It's not because the truth is, sometimes a man may have a health issue, or a woman may have a health issue. You know what I'm saying? What you going to do then? What you going to do then? What are you going to do if your wife gains a little bit of weight? See, it takes character to still love her and not to cheat on her. It takes character. I'm serious. And what if your husband start because of medical, or he start getting a little because of medicine or something like that? You know what I'm saying? His stomach, become a keg instead of,
A
a 6-pack. Instead of 6-pack, it's a keg.
My goodness.
My question about an R&B song is, where's the love?
Oh no.
Now it's time to attack fact. You understand? You got to work that thing out. You know what I'm saying? Until you go back down to that size you was, or things of this nature. But guess what?
Turn the plate down.
Guess what? It shouldn't take. You know what I'm saying? A person, your love shouldn't be dictated by them losing weight.
My word. See,
your love shouldn't be dictated. No. How can you lose your love? You know what I'm saying? Until she lose weight. That's not real love, man. That's not real love. My love is gone now because you're not a size 10 no more. Now you're a 14. No.
No, quit me. I go lose some weight.
Nah. It don't work like that. Your love, remember, power couple, your love has to be unconditional.
Yes.
Your love has to be and many people say, oh, it's by condition. No, there's no such thing. There's no such thing. You know what I'm saying? Love is truly unconditional.
Yeah. Because
I've literally seen couples who their spouse, they have to actually hold them by the hand, you know what I'm saying, because of their disability. I've seen this, and it was so beautiful to me. You know what I'm saying? He was just holding his wife and loving his wife and putting his wife into the vehicle. And my grandfather was on his sick bed all the way to death. She was there. Both of my grandmothers on my mother's side and my father's side was there for both of my grandfathers until they transitioned. So don't tell me that love is conditional. When they love those men until they transition.
Yes. I just want to hit on just 3 things. Our time is about up. So, you can take these things and you can take them into consideration. But I want to say power couples are affectionate. Power couples are romantic and passionate. Power couples complement each other. Power couples share interests. And they bring their full selves to the relationship, and they don't blame each other for the insufficiencies. So those are some more elements of a power couple. So, I mean, like I said earlier coming on, if you don't have some of those major elements, you might better check yourself and hold off on calling yourself a power couple until you get it right, until you do a self-check, until you learn how to love each other, to learn how to bond with each other, and learn how to walk together. So that's it.
Wonderful, family. So we thank you so much for tuning in. As you know, we do these programs every 2 weeks, my queen Amari and I. So hopefully something was said on this evening that was beneficial to all of you. If you found some value in these videos, it'd be great if you would share and invite. Also, we'll be so kind if you would go to our YouTube channel and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's Unity. That's Unity. What? Oh, I skipped over a word. My fault. El Kebalan. That's why. See, that's why you need somebody here. I skipped over a whole word. El Kebalan. So El Kebalan, ALKEBULAN, Unity. You are not spelled Unity Alliance. All right, we upload these videos on our YouTube channel as well. And help us get up the love. Invite other people to the channel. We have other couples as well. All right, because we understand we don't know everything. So we have a marriage playlist on there. It's called Black Love, where we have other empowering couples and programs, okay, that can help to empower you. So remember, also join us on the Black Love family page. All right, I know it says page, but it's actual group. All right, my queen Amari participate there as well. We want to show love there. So come join us there. You can find us on Facebook. Okay, again, Black Love Family Page. All right, it's spelled just like it sounds. There's none of those, alternate words for black, like BLAKK. No, it's Black Love Family Page. Okay, come there, join us there. Where we're also focusing on empowering not only just the couples, but we're focusing on empowering the community. For my queen, Amari and I, love you. Be blessed.
Be blessed.